So, of course, everybody's having opinions about the Will Smith slap. Well, you know who came out with his opinion? Old Stephen Raccoon Smith. You know, I knew he gonna have that angle because you know how he is, you know, with them folks. But let's roll that.
What Will Smith did tonight was straight. Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar, because damn it, he deserved it. And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy, was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked, particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him. I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down, your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, damn, come on, bro. Come on, man. There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay? Chris Rock said it years ago. Every time black folks doing something, you know who messes it up. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I'd be saying that about Will Smith. A black man, Will Packer, did a phenomenal job producing the Oscars, and you do this to stain yourself, to stain the Academy Awards? Damn.
Now, in the first breath, Stephen Raccoon Smith saying that, he deserved that award. Okay, all of us who saw King Richard would say he did deserve that award. You know, Will did play that part. And I really like that movie, okay? But all this after the fact, he talking about, you know, he was shameful. He didn't shame me. You know, but it goes back to what I talked about on my podcast, at least in the extensive form. You have a group of black people that have this slavery mentality where if one black person do something, oh my God, it affects all of us. And the reason why I say it's a plantation mentality, because on the slavery plantation at that time, if one black person was to do something, sometimes they would punish all black people. So they got in this mentality where one black person do something, all of us about to get affected by it. That's really where it comes from. But you think about it. That's been, you know, long time ago, since at least 1865. That black folks have not been on a legal, I'm going to say legitimate slavery plantation. Now, we can argue about the black codes. We can argue about, you know, sharecropping being slavery 2.0. We can talk about mass incarceration being slavery 3.0. We can talk about those things. But Stephen A. Smith has been doing this every single time. He makes sure to run out there and defend Massa, because he talking about you're going to up here and shame the Academy Awards. Now, you talking about Will Packer. Do you know why they went to Will Packer? Because for years, black folks was talking about, hey, the Oscars is an all-white party. They have no black people there. And black people saying, I'm going to boycott because there's no one that look like me. So in traditional white folks fashion, they go overboard. When they're trying to look like they're not racist, they'll go run to a black person and says, hey, could you do the award show for us? Because, you know, we got a black problem. And usually instead of black people just kind of stand on code the situation and say, nah, I'm good. Y'all keep doing y'all white party. I'm good. Y'all already showed your hand. A black person take that job. Then they'll go to a black person and say, hey, you know, could you show for us? And because black folks, you know, they will, as T.I. said, you know, as long as you're giving the black folks a check, you know, you can call them the N-word or anything else. And because, like I said, a lot of black folks in America, and I've talked about this, it's just no earthly good. So they'll take that check. They don't care about the community whatsoever, you know, especially when you talk about Hollywood and the music industry, et cetera. Don't get me started on that. The things that they do and the things they're willing to do to get a check. They put on dresses. They'll let somebody go up in a bussy, all kind of things that they'll do, you know, in Hollywood, okay? Now, they had a Oscar So White issue. There was a hashtag. I remember that. Like I said, like it's yesterday. So you talk about Will Smith and whatever happened with the situation. Once again, Will Smith don't affect me like that. I can care less about going to the Oscars or whatever, because some people be like, they're not going to ever invite black people back to the Oscars. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? The problem with black folks is anything that them folks create, you value. That's your problem. That is your biggest problem. Why don't you create your own award shows and celebrate our own movies? There's a lot of people who are great actors and actresses have never been recognized by that academy. But in y'all rabid mind, only them folks recognize y'all. That's the only way you're going to feel like, oh, I didn't made it. And every black person in recent years that has won an Academy Award, it didn't do no good for them. When white people win an Academy Award, man, they get movies. They get so much, accolades for that. But think about it. Halle Berry won an Academy Award. It didn't do no good for her, and she even came out and said it. It didn't do a thing for her. Jamie Foxx won an Academy Award. Didn't do nothing for him. It didn't blow him up like it blew up the white actors and actresses when they win. That's something they can put in their resume, and then they can command more money. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really mean anything for a black person if they win an Academy Award at all. So you look at people like Denzel. Now Denzel always had a good career, but him winning an Academy Award didn't do more than what it was before he won that award. And then when you talk about Samuel Jackson, he said what black people got to do to win an award. So there you go. So Stephen A. Smith, we always look at him as just a shine. He's just a bootlicking shine. That's all he is. And we got to keep our foot on Stephen A. Smith's neck anytime he come out and say something. Because, he's in the sports world, and every time you look up, he's condemning black athletes. Every little thing that black athletes do, he condemn them. But when the white athletes do something, he quiet. He act like, what white athlete? Man, I didn't see that. Huh? I didn't know about that story. He don't know nothing about any stories about a white athlete. But let a black athlete do something, he's screaming to hell. He's paid good money by Disney, because yes, that's who he works for, Disney, to be screaming and yelling against black athletes. I'm like this. If you're going to scream and yell at all the athletes, Stephen A. Screaming at all of them. But that's why I was calling you Stephen Raccoon Smith. It's because you don't do that. But y'all let me know, in the comments, y'all think about old Stephen Raccoon Smith. Like I said, I can't stand him. I really can't. He's a big mouth, and he don't even pay attention that these people look at him as a straight minstrel show.